Hi, my name is Beverly Tipton, and this is my intro and conclusion for this week's Complete. My favorite hobby as a child was pretending to be a contestant on Star Search. Now, that should give you a good idea of about how old I am. This program was hosted by Ed McMahon and featured over 75 famous people that we all know today. If you want a really good laugh, look up Justin Randall, who is 11-year-old Justin Timberlake wearing a 10-gallon hat. Many stars were on the show. And I think the reason I was influenced to have this hobby as a child is because boomboxes had just became affordable. Breakdancing was the big thing. Michael Jackson had just left the Jackson 5 and was about to do Thriller. Madonna's Like a Virgin video had just came out, and it was extremely controversial. And you have to remember what time we were in. MTV had just started. The things that also influenced me were Saturday morning cartoons. You had things like Jim and the Holograms. You had, breakdancing was very popular. There was just so many things that, I don't know, as a child I just thought they were really cool and I wanted to be famous. I just think it's amazing how children have no fear, and they don't fear how people would judge them, and they just go for it. Playtime for me, it was on. The conclusion for this speech would be that I remember standing in front of my mirror. I had taken a cardboard box and I had cut out a guitar shaped like the Misfits from Jim and the Holograms, and I had crayoned it all up in the popular colors of the 80s. I had my makeup on like Madonna, crazy hair like Cyndi Lauper, and I had on a denim jacket feeling like Ricky Schroeder from Silver Spoons. And I would be belting out tunes from like people like Debbie Gibson and Lionel Richie. I would push play, pause, rewind. Yeah, you had to do that back then on cassette tapes. And my hairbrush was my microphone, and I was just getting it. But that was my favorite hobby as a child. And I just, knowing how I am today and looking back at that was my favorite pastime as a child, it cracks me up because, like I said, children have no fear and they don't judge. And to be able to be free and to do things like that when you're young, you want your children to do the same things as they get older, to be brave, to be free, to do their thing. And it's just such a childish innocence that we all lose as we grow up. So it was kind of nice to look back and remember this with fond memories. And I did go on and do a talent show in middle school, but I didn't care what others thought until probably the end of that talent show. And then, that was kind of the end of my hobby, because I realized it's not for me. I didn't have that kind of talent. I have many talents. That's not one of them, not singing in front of people. Anyway, that was my intro and conclusion. Probably needs a lot of work, but, it is what it is.